After the Champions League defeat to Chelsea, and Frank Rijkaard's reaction is to gamble. Carlos Puyol and Lilian Thuram will not have the protection of an anchoring midfield man. He's gone for 3 strikers and 3 midfielders with attacking tendencies.
Yeah, it's a 4-3-3 formation for Frank Rijkaard. We know the front 3. Lionel Messi, I think, is the one in form in the front 3. Good Johnson, obviously, and Ronaldinho. I don't know what Ronaldinho's going to perform like tonight, but the 3 in the middle is a big gamble. No Ackerman, no Marquez.
Roberto Carlos to Robinho, the Brazilian connection on the far side. Messi. Thuram. Messi. Thuram. World Cup winner. Well, to Lionel Messi, he'd stolen in there, but the pass not quite good enough. And after just 2.5 minutes. Messi. Messi. Deco. 7. It's like Lilliput. Here is the teenager Messi.
And right throughout the pitch, I think that's something they've improved on, and all credit to Capello for that.
Messi. Iniesta to Messi. Oh, he sends Roberto Carlos, almost puts him on the seat of his pants, gives it to Good Johnson, takes his time. And that was fine regrouping, and the man that won the ball was the man that was almost embarrassed, Roberto Carlos.
Yeah, you see the urgency though, Rob.
Zambrotta. Lionel Messi. To come on his left foot, but he bumps into Robinho. Oh, the referee didn't give that, but his assistant on the far side did.
That's a late.
Barcelona have scored in every league game this season. In fact, they've scored 3 goals in all but one of their matches in La Liga this season. I think Emerson is very close to falling off that disciplinary tightrope that he's tiptoeing on at the moment. There is a yellow card. I believe it could be to Guti for his protestations.
No, I think he's given that to Emerson for the foul from behind. It looks like it's Emerson who's going to get it, Rob. Yeah. Have a look. All he does, he catches him. The little man just cuts across his path, and he's come right down the inside of his right ankle, Rob. You can see there he's caught him down the inside of the right ankle, and that looks nasty for Messi. And he acknowledges it straight away, and it's definitely warrants the yellow card.
So very apologetic, Emerson, but it is the 3rd misdemeanor in the opening 21 minutes of this game.
Well, he's walking the tightrope now, and that means more pressure on Diarra, Rob, to make the tackles.
Real have had problems with their discipline in recent weeks. They've had players sent off in the last 2 La Liga. Iniesta. Lionel Messi. No sympathy from the Real Madrid supporters for that crunching tackle he endured a couple of moments ago. Now Messi. It's just a taster, really, for Casillas. Now, Messi counter-attacks for Barcelona. This game is opening up. Good Johnson awaits the cross. Messi goes through the defenders. Good Johnson! How on earth did he not score?
Wow. What a chance, Rob. What a fantastic opportunity after a brilliant piece of skill from Lionel Messi. Incredible. Well, a wry smile from Lionel Messi. Have a look at this. Puts it back and he misses it at the near post. Now, he nicks the ball, but the referee feels he's gone down too easy. Well, there's...
Got a glove on it, didn't he?
Yeah, I think the referees have given him for less than that, though. And he nicks the ball and then he just collapses. I think he could have got over the top of it, and that's maybe why the referee didn't give the penalty kick.
Space here for Iniesta. Feeds it through. Time and space! Oh! Another glaring miss. This time from Messi.
Well, Capello's not happy. You know, Iniesta's passed that little slide rule pass inside the penalty area. Messi's had time and space, as you say, Rob. Should have hit the target. 2 great chances for Barcelona in the last 5 minutes. Have a look. Cuts inside, and who's marking? Messi, and you can see Roberto Carlos has maybe caught ball watching.
The shooting practice tomorrow, Jerry. La Masia back in Barcelona. And his defensive strategies. Fabio Capello then will, like a dagger to his heart, his defenders going AWOL like that. Splits Spain. The whole country has come to a standstill tonight. Ronaldinho. But it's the trademark of La Liga, Jerry, isn't it? We see this fine sometimes. They're not always able to run to a lead, these teams, or defend. There's always going to be goals in these Clasico matches.
Oh, we enjoy them so much, Rob.
That's a lovely ball in. Messi, will he get it this time? And Casillas showed tremendous reflexes to keep him out twice. Messi escapes with it. The ball is fired in.
Casillas isn't happy, Rob. I think he had the ball in his hands. He's looking at the linesman. Did Messi snatch it out of his grasp? Let's have a look, see. He has it. He hasn't got it. There's a clever little play there.
Wonderful pass, wasn't it?
Oh, dinks it in, and then he continues, and he was very unfortunate. He's been their brightest player for me over the last 3 or 4 weeks, Lionel Messi, Rob. I think he's the player that Real Madrid need to fear the most.
He's only played once before against Real Madrid. That was here last season in the 3-0 success. He was outstanding that night. Now Thuram. Ronaldinho. Now Messi. Good Johnson offside. It's tight. It was close.
That was tight. Wow. Yeah, he's just about got that right. They're missing the goals of Henrik Larsson and the performances of Henrik Larsson coming off the bench.
Decker. Ronaldinho. Messi. Can he pick the lock again? Ronaldinho, they have to be careful when he's in the penalty area. You can't take any risks. Iniesta. Messi. It's 2 to tango with. It's too much for the little Argentinian.
Again, working as a unit, something they haven't done for a while, and left-hand side, Robinho, Roberto.
Across what is happening down at touchline level. Again, what news? Cannavaro threw himself at the ball then. That's to Zelguera. Silvinho. There's Sergio Ramos. It's right across Messi. Almost willed him to foul him. And Messi has hurt himself in the challenge.
Well, it's good play from Sergio Ramos to win the free kick, and you're right, Rob, that ankle's not right with Lionel Messi. Frank Rijkaard's asking questions of him.
They're taking a gamble here. Now they've got Messi, Ronaldinho and Good Johnson in attacking positions, but they can't find any of them. That's because one of the Real Madrid players, Robinho, an offensive player, was coming, tracking back, and he's given a free kick away in a red alert situation.
Like he won the ball to me. That's a harsh free kick. Have a look. Gets his foot in. I thought he had the line of the ball and he deserves to win the ball. And Capello wasn't happy either.
2.5 minutes remaining in the first half. There is Messi. He's already complaining of an ankle injury. We have 2 players down. Sportingly, the ball is put out of play.
It's Emerson who's taking a whack. Messi knocked the ball slightly too far away, encouraged Emerson to make the challenge, and then I think he's caught his shin.
He's having a troubled evening, isn't he? Already been yellow carded, mistimed a few challenges, and now a great deal of pain. I told you he's lucky, Jerry, that wasn't a second yellow card.
Yeah, I've seen them given.
Very
Rob.
lucky.
I've seen them given. Maybe That's the reason why he's staying down. But he's so quick, this little man, Lionel Messi, so quick feet.
You think that's what it is? He's trying to escape the second yellow?
I think he panicked when he lunged in and Messi nicked the ball away and he caught Messi. I think he's trying to be a little bit clever and not get a second yellow card.
Well, they have the stretcher on for the Brazilian and the referee is asking them to get a move on. Carlos has a ticket Messi. Do you think they've singled him out, Jerry, for some special punishment tonight?
I think Messi and Ronaldinho are the two they've looked at.
A rebalancing of power in Spanish football after Real lost here last year at home. From this position he scored last year at the same end. Silvinho. Very drilled by Capello. Messi. No longer do the players have.
States are going to have to make substitutions. Both sides played Champions League, and there's bound to be players who are tired.
Roberto Carlos hit Messi hard. The latest player to take him out of the game. Here he goes again with space. Messi. Cannavaro misses his tackle, but he doesn't the second time. That's Cannavaro. Now Messi, tried to slip it through the legs, does get it to Johnson. Will he score this time? It's an awful long way round the great Cannavaro.
Well, he took too many touches for me, Rob. It was one of those, he had to strike it first time. Hit them on the break, which is what they've done really well on that occasion, Rob.
Well, now the Madristas.
Van Hullet.
Well, thank you for that. 12-1. To lift the European Cup. You're a gambling man, they're very generous odds.
They certainly could. There's still half a dozen sides I think could still win it.
Good Johnson, Ronaldinho, Messi is onside. Shots off ramps, nobody making a move for him now. Silvinho. Diarra. Close enough to decide that was a foul by Messi. He's been described on the Real Madrid website as an all-dominates, and the other one falls away, and then they come back. Barcelona, remember, went 6 years without any honours, didn't win the league between 1999 and 2005. They'd taken the title the last 2 years, and reigning champions of Europe. Barcelona have manoeuvred Real Madrid the last 2 years. Real are back, especially with Cannavaro making challenges like that. Good Johnson. Just of the game gone. Barcelona need a goal, and they need a goal now. Already stolen. A bit of complacency creeping in for Real there. Now Saviola, his first introduction, gives it to Lionel Messi. Side net rather than back of the net. It's been the story of the night for Barcelona.
Spot on, Rob, I agree. They've had certainly 3-4 excellent chances. Angles tied here, clever play from Saviola. He's got to miss it if he's going to miss it at the far post, not at the near post. For Lionel Messi. And once again, Real Madrid on the counter-attack.
There's Guti. Van Nistelrooy looking for his second. Valdez keeps Barcelona in the game, but just. Of course, unless Real Madrid's gone with a couple of goals. Ronaldinho. There's a hit and hope. The referee's given a free kick on the edge of the area.
He scored goals for Spain as well.
Xavi. Ronaldinho. Tight to Messi. Ronaldinho.
Times he's fortunate to get free kicks there.
Messi. Now Messi. Takes the free kick quickly. So they don't have any time. Ronaldinho. Messi. buy to see this game tonight. It's the must-have ticket. It looks as though Real Madrid are not going to allow Barcelona to take any souvenirs home with them.
Well, I'll go back to the start of the game, Rob, when we said about a gamble that Frank Rijkaard took in leaving.
Saving humiliation for Barcelona. It'll be short-lived because the newspaper had. This is Messi. He has 2 to beat. Cuts it through. Until the goalkeeper's come off his line. Juli plays it in there, but.
Con Leo Messi, que se marcha después de cambiarse la camiseta con Guti. Derrota merecida, Leo.
No sé si merecía, yo creo que la primera parte jugamos mucho mejor, nos dormimos en ese primer gol, pero después manejamos toda la primera parte y después en el segundo tiempo no tuvimos nada que hacer.
Os ha pasado lo mismo otra vez que en Londres, un gol muy temprano en la segunda parte sobre todo, y habéis prácticamente desaparecido en la segunda mitad porque tú lo dices, en la primera habéis terminado muy arriba y creando ocasiones.
Sí, la verdad que sí, que el gol al principio nos mató, igualmente nos pusimos a jugar. Hicimos varias ocasiones y bueno, no pudimos convertir y después vino el segundo de ellos.
2 derrotas seguidas, ¿os puede pasar factura?
Complicado, pero no, estamos bien, tenemos un gran equipo y no podemos caer ahora.
El Madrid resucitado, digo.
Siempre dijimos que es un gran equipo, tiene grandes jugadores y hoy lo demostró.
Muchas gracias a Leo Messi. Vamos a ver si podemos hablar con algunos de los jugadores del Real Madrid. Con Iker Casillas, hoy menos trabajo de lo habitual, Iker.
Pues sí, la verdad es que el equipo está muy bien, defensivamente. Hemos hecho las cosas muy bien y yo creo que hemos tenido el premio de la victoria, que yo creo que la gente se lo merecía.